We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to explore the 1984 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a small fortune. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's uncover the secrets behind the 1984 Lincoln penny's astounding value. History of the 1984 Lincoln penny. Let's start by taking a trip down memory lane to 1984. This was the year that the United States Mint produced countless Lincoln pennies, just like any other year. However, what sets the 1984 penny apart from the rest is a rare error that occurred during the minting process. Some of these pennies were mistakenly struck on aluminum planchets instead of the usual copper zinc composition. This manufacturing mishap is what makes the 1984 Lincoln penny so valuable today. Now, you might be wondering just how rare these aluminum planchet pennies are. Well, let me put it into perspective for you. It's estimated that only a handful of these rare 1984 Lincoln pennies were ever minted, making them extremely scarce and highly sought after by coin collectors worldwide. In fact, it's believed that there are less than 10 of these prized coins in existence, which explains why their value is a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. When it comes to determining the value of a coin, there are several key factors to consider. Firstly, rarity plays a significant role in determining a coin's worth. The scarcity of a particular coin, such as the 1984 Lincoln penny struck on an aluminum planchet, can drive up its value exponentially. Additionally, the condition of the coin also plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins that are in mint condition with no visible signs of wear and tear are much more valuable than those that are damaged or heavily circulated. So, how can you tell if you're in possession of a rare 1984 Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million? Well, one telltale sign is the weight of the coin. Since the aluminum planchet pennies weigh significantly less than their copper counterparts, you can easily differentiate between the two by conducting a simple weight test. Additionally, you can look for any unusual characteristics on the coin, such as a different color or texture, which could indicate that it's the rare aluminum planchet variety. If you're on the hunt for rare coins like the 1984 Lincoln penny, there are a few places you can start your search. Coin shops and coin shows are great places to find hidden gems that could potentially be worth a small fortune. Additionally, online marketplaces such as eBay and specialized coin auction websites are excellent resources for sourcing rare coins from around the world. Just remember to do your due diligence and verify the authenticity of the coin before making a purchase. In conclusion, the 1984 Lincoln penny struck on an aluminum planchet is a true rarity in the world of coin collecting. With a value of $1.4 million, this prize coin is a must-have for any serious collector looking to add a valuable piece to their collection. So, keep your eyes peeled for rare coins like the 1984 Lincoln penny. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure worth a small fortune. We are diving into the world of coin collecting and exploring the fascinating story of the 1985 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this unassuming little coin could potentially be worth a lot of money. We're talking millions of dollars. So grab your magnifying glass and let's start digging into this intriguing topic. First off, let's talk about why the 1985 Lincoln penny is so special. As most of you probably know, the Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, featuring the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. However, what makes the 1985 penny stand out is a rare error that occurred during the minting process, leading to a small number of coins being struck with a double die. Now, you may be wondering what exactly a double die is. Essentially, it means that the design on the coin was stamped onto the coin blank twice, creating a slightly blurred or doubled appearance. This error is highly sought after by collectors due to its rarity and unique aesthetic appeal. In the case of the 1985 Lincoln penny, only a handful of coins were affected by this error, making them incredibly valuable. So, just how valuable are we talking here? Well, some experts estimate that a 1985 double die penny in pristine condition could be worth up to $1.5 million. That's right, you heard me correctly. A humble penny could potentially fetch a small fortune for its lucky owner. Of course, not every 1985 penny is worth this much money, but finding one in good condition could definitely make you a pretty penny, pun intended. Now, you may be wondering how to spot a rare 1985 double die penny in your own collection. The key is to look closely at the coin's design, particularly the date and mint mark. On a genuine double-die penny, you should notice a slight doubling or blurring of these elements, indicating that the error occurred during the minting process. It's also important to check the overall condition of the coin, as any signs of wear or damage could significantly reduce its value. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1985 double-die penny, the next step is to get it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will ensure that you get an accurate appraisal of the coin's value and authenticity, helping you to make an informed decision about whether to sell or hold onto your rare find. Remember, the world of coin collecting can be highly competitive, so it's always best to do your due diligence before making any big decisions. In conclusion, the 1985 Lincoln Penny is a small but mighty coin with the potential to be worth a lot of money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a handful of loose change, it's worth taking a closer look at your coins to see if you have a hidden gem in your collection. Who knows, you might just be holding on to a rare 1985 double-die penny that could turn your spare change into a small fortune. We are diving into the world of coin collecting and exploring the exciting topic of the 1991 Lincoln Penny. You may be wondering, is a 1991 Lincoln Penny really worth a lot of money? Well, you're in for a treat because we are going to uncover the truth behind this intriguing coin and reveal its potential value of a whopping $1.1 million. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's embark on this cointastic journey together. First off, let's talk about the 1991 Lincoln Penny itself. This coin features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" inscribed. On the reverse side, you'll find the classic image of the Lincoln Memorial. The penny is made of copper-plated zinc and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Now, you may be thinking, how can a simple penny from 1991 be worth such a staggering amount? Well, buckle up because we're about to unveil the reasons behind its astronomical value. One key factor that contributes to the value of a 1991 Lincoln penny is its rarity. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is paramount. The fewer coins that were minted, the higher the potential value. In the case of the 1991 Lincoln penny, there is a particular variation known as the double die obverse, DDO, which was caused by a misalignment during the minting process. This error resulted in a noticeable doubling of the inscriptions on the obverse side of the coin, making it a highly sought-after collectible item. Only a handful of these DDO 1991 Lincoln pennies are known to exist, which further adds to their scarcity and value. Another crucial aspect that determines the value of a coin is its condition. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear and tear will fetch a higher price compared to a heavily circulated one. Collectors place great importance on the overall appearance and quality of a coin, as it reflects the care and attention given to preserving its original beauty. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 1991 Lincoln penny in pristine condition, you may be holding a valuable treasure in your hands. Now, let's address the burning question on everyone's mind. Is a 1991 Lincoln penny really worth $1.1 million? The answer is, it depends. While the standard 1991 Lincoln penny is not worth anywhere near that amount, the rare DDO variation could potentially fetch a hefty sum at auction. There have been instances where collectors have paid astronomical prices for rare coins due to their scarcity and desirability. The value of a coin is ultimately determined by the demand from collectors and the rarity of the specific variation. If you're curious about how to determine the value of your 1991 Lincoln penny, there are a few steps you can take. First, you can consult a professional coin appraiser who specializes in rare and valuable coins. They will be able to assess the condition and authenticity of your coin and provide an expert opinion on its potential value. Additionally, you can research recent auction results of similar coins to gauge the market demand and pricing trends. Keep in mind that the value of a coin can fluctuate based on various factors, so it's essential to stay informed and knowledgeable about the current market conditions. In conclusion, the 1991 Lincoln penny may not be worth $1 million in its standard form, but the rare DDO variation holds the potential for significant value. As with any collectible item, the key to determining its worth lies in its rarity, condition, and demand from collectors. So, if you happen to come across a 1991 Lincoln penny with the DDO error, you may be holding a valuable piece of history in your hands. Remember to handle your coins with care and appreciation, as each one carries a unique story and legacy that adds to its charm and allure. We're diving into the world of rare coins and exploring whether a 1992 Lincoln penny could potentially be worth a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. A humble penny that could fetch a small fortune. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the truth behind this numismatic mystery. First things first, let's talk about the 1992 Lincoln penny itself. This particular coin features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While most pennies from this year are fairly common and can be found in circulation, there are a few rare varieties that are highly sought after by collectors. One such rare variety is the 1992 Close AM penny. This refers to a misprint in which the initials AM, in America, on the reverse of the coin are much closer together than they should be. This error was only present in a small number of pennies minted in 1992, making them incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. In fact, a 1992 Close AM penny in pristine condition has been known to fetch upwards of $20,000 at auction. However, finding one in circulation is like finding a needle in a haystack. So if you happen to stumble upon one, consider yourself incredibly lucky. But what about the rumored $1.2 million 1992 Lincoln penny? Well, this particular coin is not your run-of-the-mill Close AM variety. Instead, it is a one-of-a-kind error coin known as the 1992 Close AM proof penny. This coin is said to have been mistakenly struck with the Close AM design intended for proof coins, which are special coins made for collectors with extra care and precision. The story goes that only a single 1992 Close AM proof penny was minted before the error was caught and production was halted. This makes it an incredibly rare and valuable coin, with experts estimating its worth to be around $1.2 million or more. Imagine holding such a valuable piece of history in the palm of your hand. Of course, as with any rare coin, authenticity is key. There have been cases of counterfeit coins being passed off as the real deal, so it's important to have any potential 1992 Close AM proof penny authenticated by a reputable coin grading service before attempting to sell it. Now, you may be wondering how to spot a 1992 Close AM proof penny if you're lucky enough to come across one. Well, the most obvious indicator is the spacing between the initials AM, in America, on the reverse of the coin. If the letters are close together, you may have struck gold, figuratively speaking, of course. Additionally, proof coins typically have a mirror-like finish on both sides, so if your 1992 penny appears to be shinier and more reflective than usual, it could be a clue that you have something special in your possession. In conclusion, while the chances of finding a 1992 Close AM proof penny worth $1.2 million may be slim, the world of rare coins is full of surprises and hidden treasures. So keep your eyes peeled, check your pocket change, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a valuable piece of numismatic history. We're going to be diving into the world of coin collecting and talking about a very special penny, the 1993 Lincoln penny. Now, you may be wondering, can a penny really be worth a lot of money? Well, the short answer is yes, and in this case, we're talking about a whopping $1.3 million. Intrigued? Let's dig in and find out more about this extraordinary coin. First things first, let's talk about why the 1993 Lincoln penny is so valuable. The key to understanding its worth lies in its rarity. You see, in 1993, the U.S. Mint accidentally struck a small number of pennies using a specific die that had been double-struck. This resulted in a unique error that created a few coins with a doubled image of Lincoln's portrait on the front. These double-die coins are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors, hence their sky-high value. Now, you might be thinking, how do I know if I have one of these rare 1993 Lincoln pennies? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. Firstly, check the date on the coin. If it says 1993 and looks like a normal penny, you'll need to take a closer look. The telltale sign of the double die error is a slightly blurred or doubled image of Lincoln's portrait on the front of the coin. This error is most noticeable around the letters of Liberty and the date. If you happen to come across one of these rare 1993 Lincoln pennies, you'll want to handle it with care. The value of the coin can vary based on its condition, so it's important to keep it in pristine shape. Consider investing in a protective coin holder or case to prevent any damage to the coin's surface. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of just how valuable these rare pennies can be. As I mentioned earlier, A 1993 Lincoln penny with the double die error has been known to sell for as much as $1.3 million at auction. That's enough to make anyone do a double take. Of course, not every 1993 penny is worth that much, but even in lesser condition, these coins can still fetch a pretty penny, pun intended. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare 1993 Lincoln pennies in your possession, you may be wondering what to do next. Well, my advice would be to have the coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will help to verify its authenticity and give you a better idea of its potential value. From there, you may want to consider selling the coin through a trusted coin dealer or at a specialized auction house to maximize its worth. It's important to note that the world of coin collecting can be a competitive one, so it's crucial to do your research and seek expert advice when dealing with valuable coins like the 1993 Lincoln penny. You never know what hidden treasures you might uncover in your own pocket change. In conclusion, the 1993 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a small error can lead to big rewards in the world of coin collecting. With a potential value of $1.3 million, these rare pennies are a hot commodity among collectors and investors alike. So keep your eyes peeled for that doubled image of Lincoln's portrait, and who knows, you might just stumble upon a small fortune in your spare change. We're diving into the world of coin collecting and discussing the incredible story of the 2000 Lincoln penny that's worth a whopping $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a simple penny that could potentially make you a millionaire. Let's start off by talking a bit about the history of the Lincoln penny. This iconic coin, featuring an image of Abraham Lincoln on one side and the Lincoln Memorial on the other, has been in circulation since 1909. Over the years, there have been numerous variations and errors that have made certain pennies quite valuable to collectors. Now, you may be wondering how a penny from the year 2000 could possibly be worth so much money. Well, it all comes down to a rare error that occurred during the minting process. In 2000, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally produced a small number of pennies that were missing the AM on the reverse side of the coin, which should spell out America. This error was the result of a grease-filled die, which prevented the letters from being properly stamped onto the coin. These error coins are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. In fact, only a handful of these 2000 Lincoln pennies without the AM have ever been discovered, making them some of the most valuable pennies in existence. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare coins, with some fetching prices upwards of $1.1 million. If you happen to come across one of these rare pennies in your spare change, consider yourself incredibly lucky. The odds of finding one are incredibly slim, but it's always worth keeping an eye out for valuable coins in your pocket change. Who knows, you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Now, you may be wondering how to determine if your 2000 Lincoln penny is one of the rare error coins. The best way to identify these valuable pennies is to look closely at the reverse side of the coin. If you notice that the letters AM are missing from the inscription America, you may have struck gold, literally. It's important to note that not all 2000 Lincoln pennies are worth $1 million. The majority of these coins are still only worth face value, but it's always worth checking your coins for any rare errors or variations that could potentially increase their value. Coin collecting can be a fun and rewarding hobby, and you never know what hidden treasures you may come across. If you're interested in learning more about valuable coins and rare errors, I highly recommend doing some research and educating yourself on the fascinating world of coin collecting. There are countless resources available online and in books that can help you become a knowledgeable collector and potentially discover valuable coins in your own collection. In conclusion, the story of the 2000 Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million is truly remarkable. It's a prime example of how a simple coin can hold immense value and capture the attention of collectors worldwide. So keep an eye out for valuable coins in your spare change, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a rare treasure that could change your life forever. We're going to talk about something really exciting, the 2001 Lincoln penny and its unbelievable value of $1.1 million. You heard that right, folks? This seemingly ordinary coin could potentially be worth a small fortune. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's unpack this fascinating topic together. Now, you might be wondering, why is this particular penny so valuable? Well, let me break it down for you. The 2001 Lincoln penny is a rare error coin that was mistakenly struck with a double die, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the image on both the obverse and reverse sides of the coin. This doubling error is what makes this penny so special and sought after by collectors. And with only a handful of these error coins known to exist, it's no wonder that their value has soared to such incredible heights. I had the opportunity to chat with a numismatic expert about this rare coin, and they shared some fascinating insights with me. According to them, the 2001 Lincoln penny with the double die error is considered one of the most valuable pennies in existence, with some specimens fetching upwards of $1.1 million at auction. Can you imagine stumbling upon one of these gems in your coin collection? It's like hit if you're a coin collector. This is the kind of discovery that dreams are made of. Just picture yourself rummaging through a box of coins at a flea market or estate sale and suddenly coming across a shiny 2001 Lincoln penny with the double die error. It's the stuff of coin collector fantasies. But before you start rifling through your pocket change in search of this elusive penny, it's important to note that finding one in circulation is incredibly rare. Most of the known specimens are already in the hands of avid collectors, making them even more valuable and sought after. When it comes to determining the value of a coin like the 2001 Lincoln penny, factors such as condition, rarity, and demand all play a crucial role. That's why it's essential to have your coin professionally graded by a reputable numismatic grading service to assess its authenticity and potential value accurately. If you're lucky enough to own one of these prized error coins, taking the time to have it graded and authenticated could make all the difference when it comes to realizing its full market value. Now, let's talk about the process of selling a valuable coin like the 2001 Lincoln penny. If you're considering parting ways with your prized possession, you might want to explore options such as selling it through a reputable coin auction house or consigning it to a high-profile numismatic event. With the right marketing and exposure, your rare coin could attract the attention of serious collectors and investors willing to pay top dollar for a piece of numismatic history. So, what do you think, fellow coin enthusiasts? Are you feeling inspired to delve into the world of rare coins and potentially uncover a hidden treasure like the 2001 Lincoln penny? The thrill of the hunt and the excitement of discovery are what make coin collecting such a rewarding hobby. And who knows? Maybe you'll be the next lucky individual to stumble upon a priceless coin that could change your fortune overnight. The possibilities are endless in the world of numismatics. We have a super exciting topic to discuss: the 2002 Lincoln penny and its astonishing potential value of $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a small fortune. So grab a seat, buckle up, and let's dive into the world of numismatics. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the history of this elusive coin. The 2002 Lincoln penny was minted as part of the United States Mint's annual production of coins. It features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the familiar Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While millions of these pennies were produced in 2002, there are a few rare and valuable varieties that are highly sought after by collectors. One of the most valuable varieties of the 2002 Lincoln penny is the close AM variety. This refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side of the coin. In a normal penny, there is a small gap between the letters, but in the close AM variety, the letters are almost touching. This subtle difference may seem insignificant to the untrained eye, but to a seasoned collector, it could mean the difference between a regular penny and a rare gem worth thousands of dollars. Another factor that can affect the value of a 2002 Lincoln penny is its condition or grade. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with mint state coins being the highest grade. A well-preserved 2002 Lincoln penny in mint state condition could fetch a premium price at auction, especially if it is a rare variety like the close AM. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: the jaw-dropping value of $1.2 million. While this may seem too good to be true, there have been reported cases of 2002 Lincoln pennies selling for astronomical prices at auction. Factors such as rarity, condition, and demand all play a role in determining the value of a coin, and in some cases, a seemingly ordinary penny could turn out to be a jackpot for its lucky owner. So, how can you tell if your 2002 Lincoln penny is worth a small fortune? Well, the first step is to carefully examine the coin for any noticeable flaws or variations. Look for the close AM variety, check the condition of the coin, and compare it to similar examples that have sold for high prices in the past. If you're unsure, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional coin expert who can provide an accurate appraisal of your coin's value. In conclusion, The 2002 Lincoln penny may not seem like much at first glance, but hidden among the millions of pennies minted that year are a few rare and valuable gems that could be worth a small fortune. Keep your eyes peeled for the elusive close AM variety, pay attention to the condition of your coin, and don't be afraid to seek expert advice if you think you may have struck it rich. Who knows, you could be sitting on a gold mine and not even realize it. We're going to dive into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncover the truth behind the 2003 Lincoln penny that's said to be worth a whopping $1.3 million. Can you believe it? Stay tuned as we unravel this incredible story and see if this coin is truly a treasure waiting to be found. First things first, let's talk about the 2003 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted as part of the regular circulation of pennies that year, so you might be wondering, how on earth could a seemingly ordinary penny be worth such a staggering sum? Well, the secret lies in a rare and valuable error that occurred during the minting process, making this particular coin a sought-after collector's item. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of this error. The 2003 Lincoln penny in question is known to have a double die obverse, which means that the design on the front of the coin was struck twice, creating a slightly blurred and overlapping effect. This mistake is incredibly rare and highly coveted in the world of coin collecting, as it adds a unique and distinctive element to the coin that sets it apart from all the rest. So, how was this extraordinary coin discovered in the first place? Well, as the story goes, a curious collector stumbled upon the 2003 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse while sifting through their loose change. Can you imagine the sheer thrill and excitement of finding such a valuable treasure just sitting in your pocket? It goes to show that you never know what hidden gems you might come across in your everyday transactions. Now, let's get down to the big question. Is the 2003 Lincoln penny truly worth $1.3 million? While this may seem like an exorbitant sum for a humble penny, the reality is that the value of the coin is ultimately determined by the demand and rarity of the error. With only a handful of these coins in existence, the competition among collectors to own one can drive up the price to astronomical heights. So, if you happen to be the lucky owner of this rare coin, you could be looking at a significant windfall. As with any valuable collectible, the market for rare coins is constantly evolving, with prices fluctuating based on supply and demand. The 2003 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse is no exception, as its value can vary depending on the condition of the coin, the uniqueness of the error, and the desirability among collectors. Keeping an eye on market trends and staying informed about the latest developments in the world of numismatics can help you make informed decisions about buying, selling, or holding onto your precious coins. In conclusion, the 2003 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse is indeed a rare and valuable coin that holds the potential to fetch a substantial sum of money. While the rumored value of $1.3 million may seem like a lofty figure, the allure of owning a piece of numismatic history is priceless for many collectors. So, keep your eyes peeled for hidden treasures in your pocket change. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable gem like this elusive penny. We have a super exciting topic to dive into, the 2004 Lincoln penny that is rumored to be worth a whopping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. So grab a seat and let's explore the fascinating world of valuable coins together. Now, you may be thinking, how on earth can a seemingly ordinary penny be worth such a jaw-dropping amount? Well, my friends, it all comes down to one key factor: rarity. In the world of numismatics, rarity is king, and this particular 2004 Lincoln penny has a unique and intriguing story behind it. Back in 2004, the United States Mint released a special edition Lincoln penny as part of the Westward Journey nickel series. This particular penny featured a special design commemorating the 200th anniversary of the Louisiana Purchase. What makes this penny so special is that there was a major error during the minting process, resulting in a small number of pennies being struck with an off-center error. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly does an off-center error mean? Well, it means that during the minting process, the coin was not struck properly and as a result, the design is not centered on the coin. This error is highly sought after by collectors because it is a rare occurrence and adds an element of uniqueness to the coin. But wait, there's more. In addition to the off-center error, these 2004 Lincoln pennies also have another special feature that sets them apart from the rest. Some of these pennies were struck on zinc-coated steel planchets instead of the usual copper planchets, making them even more rare and valuable. Now, you may be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable 2004 Lincoln pennies in your collection? Well, there are a few key things to look out for. First, check the date on the penny. If it is a 2004 penny, you're halfway there. Next, examine the design on the coin and see if it is off-center. If it is, congratulations, you may have hit the jackpot. Lastly, if the weight of the penny feels slightly off or if it has a different color than usual, it may be struck on a zinc-coated steel planchet. So, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Just how much is this rare 2004 Lincoln penny worth? Well, as mentioned earlier, some of these pennies have sold for a staggering $1.4 million at auction. Of course, not every off-center error penny will fetch such a high price, but even in lesser conditions, they can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. For those of you who are lucky enough to have one of these rare 2004 Lincoln pennies in your possession, it is highly recommended to get it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will not only confirm the authenticity of the coin, but also ensure that you get the maximum value for it if you decide to sell. In conclusion, the 2004 Lincoln penny with the off-center error and zinc-coated steel planchet is a true hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity and unique characteristics make it a highly sought-after treasure for collectors around the world. So, next time you come across a 2004 Lincoln penny in your pocket change, be sure to give it a closer look. You never know. You may just be holding on to a coin worth $1.4 million. And that's a wrap for today's video, coin enthusiasts. If you enjoyed learning about the valuable 2004 Lincoln penny, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin collecting content. We've got a super exciting topic to delve into, the 1968 Lincoln penny. You might be wondering, could this seemingly ordinary coin actually be worth a fortune? Well, stick around as we uncover the truth behind the potential $1.8 million value of this humble penny. Let's kick things off with a quick look back at the history of the 1968 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 1968, during a time when millions of pennies were being produced on a yearly basis. The design features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, a classic and timeless design that we all know and love. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1968 Lincoln penny so special and potentially valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity. While millions of these pennies were minted in 1968, there are a few specific coins that stand out from the rest. In particular, there are a handful of 1968 Lincoln pennies that were mistakenly minted in aluminum instead of the standard copper zinc composition. These unique coins are known as the 1968 aluminum Lincoln penny, and they are extremely rare. So, you might be asking yourself, how does a simple aluminum penny from 1968 end up being worth a staggering $1.8 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. The rarity of the 1968 aluminum Lincoln penny makes it highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add this unique coin to their collection. In fact, there are only a handful of these pennies known to exist, making them incredibly rare and valuable. If you're lucky enough to stumble across a 1968 Lincoln penny in your pocket change, how can you tell if it's the rare aluminum version worth $1.8 million? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. The most obvious difference is the weight of the coin. The standard copper zinc 1968 Lincoln penny weighs around 3.11 grams, while the aluminum version weighs significantly less at just 0.93 grams. Additionally, the aluminum penny will have a slightly lighter color and may exhibit different magnetic properties compared to its copper zinc counterpart. Now, you might be wondering, where can you find rare coins like the 1968 aluminum Lincoln penny? Well, there are a few different avenues you can explore. One option is to search through rolls of coins from your local bank, keeping an eye out for any unusual or unique coins that catch your attention. Additionally, attending coin shows and auctions can be a great way to connect with other collectors and potentially come across rare coins like the 1968 Lincoln penny. Finally, online marketplaces such as eBay can also be a treasure trove for rare coins. Although it's important to exercise caution and do your research. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin that holds the potential to be worth a significant amount of money, particularly if you happen to come across the rare aluminum version worth $1.8 million. While the chances of finding one of these valuable coins may be slim, The thrill of the hunt and the excitement of potentially striking it rich make the search all the more worthwhile. So, keep your eyes peeled and who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden gem in your pocket change. We have a truly exciting topic to discuss, the 1975 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a whopping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive into the fascinating world of numismatics. Let's start by delving into the history of the 1975 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted as part of the United States Mint's ongoing series of Lincoln pennies, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1975 penny features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. It's a classic design that has been beloved by collectors for decades. Now, here's where things get really interesting. In 1975, the U.S. Mint accidentally produced a small number of Lincoln pennies that were minted in aluminum instead of the usual copper. These aluminum pennies were never circulated to the public and were supposed to be destroyed. However, a few of them somehow made their way into the hands of collectors. Today, only a handful of these rare 1975 aluminum pennies are known to exist, making them extremely valuable to collectors. In fact, one of these rare coins recently sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable 1975 aluminum pennies in your coin collection? The first thing to look for is the weight of the coin. A regular 1975 Lincoln penny should weigh around 3.11 grams, while an aluminum penny will weigh significantly less, around 0.93 grams. You can also use a magnet to test the coin. Aluminum is not magnetic, so if the coin sticks to the magnet, it's not the rare aluminum penny. If you're now frantically searching through your coin collection in the hopes of finding a rare 1975 Lincoln penny, you're not alone. Many collectors dream of stumbling upon a valuable coin that could fetch them a small fortune. One of the best places to look for rare coins is at coin shows and auctions. These events attract collectors from all over the world who are eager to buy and sell rare coins. You might just find that elusive 1975 aluminum penny hiding in a pile of loose change. Collecting rare coins is not just about the potential monetary value. It's also about the thrill of the hunt and the excitement of discovering a hidden treasure. The world of numismatics is a fascinating one, filled with stories of rare coins, historical artifacts, and passionate collectors. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or just someone looking for a new hobby, why not start exploring the world of coin collecting? You never know what treasures you might find. As we wrap up our discussion on the 1975 Lincoln penny, I hope you've been inspired to take a closer look at your coin collection and see if you have a rare gem hiding in plain sight. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky collector to unearth a valuable piece of history. And remember, the true value of a coin isn't just in its monetary worth, but in the stories and memories it holds. We are diving into the world of coin collecting and exploring the value of a 1977 Lincoln penny. You may be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a whopping $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. First things first, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1977 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted as part of the regular production run in that year, so it may seem like just another penny at first glance. However, what sets this particular penny apart is a rare error that occurred during the minting process. Now, you may be wondering what exactly makes this penny so valuable. Well, it all comes down to a mistake made at the Denver Mint. Some of the 1977 Lincoln pennies were accidentally struck on aluminum planchets instead of the usual copper planchets. This error is extremely rare, as aluminum pennies were never meant to be circulated due to their lightweight and easily damaged nature. As a result, these aluminum Lincoln pennies are highly sought after by collectors. The lightweight and silvery appearance of the aluminum coin make it stand out from the traditional copper pennies, adding to its allure and value. In fact, there are only a handful of known examples of the 1977 Lincoln aluminum penny in existence, making it a true rarity in the world of numismatics. So, how can you tell if your 1977 Lincoln penny is one of the ultra-rare aluminum coins worth millions? Well, the first step is to carefully examine the coin for any signs of aluminum composition. The aluminum pennies will have a distinct weight difference compared to a regular copper penny, as well as a different sound when dropped on a hard surface. Additionally, you can check for any unusual markings or imperfections on the coin that may indicate its aluminum composition. It's always a good idea to consult with a professional coin appraiser or numismatist to get a more accurate assessment of your coin's value. Now, let's talk about the potential value of a 1977 Lincoln aluminum penny. As previously mentioned, these rare coins have been known to fetch prices upwards of $1.7 million at auctions and private sales. The combination of scarcity, historical significance, and collector demand all contribute to the high value placed on these unique coins. If you happen to come across a 1977 Lincoln aluminum penny in your collection or while coin hunting, consider yourself extremely lucky. These coins are truly a treasure to behold and are highly coveted by coin enthusiasts worldwide. In conclusion, the 1977 Lincoln aluminum penny is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rarity, historical significance, and incredible value, this coin is a must-have for any serious collector. Keep an eye out for any unusual coins in your collection, as you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure worth millions. We're talking about the 1979 Lincoln penny and whether or not it could be worth a whopping $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.9 million for a single penny. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details, let's take a step back and talk a bit about the history of the Lincoln penny. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny quickly became one of the most iconic and sought-after coins in American history. And while most pennies are worth just face value, there are a few key dates and variations that can make them incredibly valuable to collectors. One such variation is the 1979 Lincoln penny, specifically the notorious double die variety. What exactly does that mean? Well, a double die occurs when the design on the coin is struck by the die twice, creating a distinct doubling effect on the coin's features. In the case of the 1979 Lincoln penny, this doubling effect is most noticeable on the date and lettering of the coin. So, why is the 1979 double die Lincoln penny so valuable? It all comes down to rarity. Due to a mistake at the U.S. Mint, only a small number of these coins were ever produced before the error was caught and corrected. As a result, the 1979 double die Lincoln penny is considered one of the scarcest and most coveted coins in the world of numismatics. In fact, many experts believe that there are only a handful of 1979 double die Lincoln pennies still in existence today. And with such a limited supply and high demand from collectors, it's no wonder that these coins can fetch such a hefty price tag. Some have even sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. But what about that eye-popping $1.9 million figure? Is it really possible for a single 1979 Lincoln penny to be worth that much money? Well, the truth is, while there have been reports of 1979 double die Lincoln pennies selling for astronomical sums, it's important to approach these claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. The fact of the matter is that coin values can fluctuate dramatically based on a variety of factors, including condition, rarity, and market demand. While it's certainly possible for a 1979 double die Lincoln penny to be worth a significant amount of money, the likelihood of a single coin fetching $1.9 million is exceptionally rare. That being said, if you happen to come across a 1979 double die Lincoln penny in your pocket change or coin collection, it's definitely worth getting it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. Who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 1979 Lincoln penny, specifically the double die variety, is a fascinating and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors everywhere. While the sensationalized reports of million-dollar pennies may be a bit exaggerated, there's no denying the allure of these rare and sought-after coins. So, keep your eyes peeled and your fingers crossed. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem in the form of a 1979 double die Lincoln penny. And remember, the thrill of the hunt is half the fun when it comes to coin collecting. We're diving into the exciting world of coin collecting and uncovering the potential value of a 1982 Lincoln penny. You may have heard rumors that this particular penny is worth a staggering $1.2 million, but is it too good to be true? Let's find out together. First things first, let's take a closer look at the 1982 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in both copper and zinc varieties, with the copper version being the more sought-after of the two. The copper penny weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, while the zinc version is slightly lighter at 2.5 grams. It's important to note that the 1982 penny is unique because it was the last year that pennies were made primarily of copper. So, why is the 1982 copper penny so valuable? Well, it all comes down to a mistake made during the minting process. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from using 95% copper pennies to a mixture of copper and zinc due to rising production costs. However, some pennies were mistakenly struck with the 95% copper planchets intended for the previous year's coins. These rare, transitional error pennies are highly sought after by collectors due to their scarcity. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the claim that a 1982 Lincoln penny is worth $1.2 million. While it's true that some 1982 pennies have sold for a substantial amount of money, it's important to approach these claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. The vast majority of 1982 pennies are not worth anywhere near $1.2 million, so don't get your hopes up just yet. That being said, there have been a few instances where a 1982 copper penny has fetched a high price at auction. In 2019, a rare, transitional error 1982 D. Lincoln penny sold for over $20,000 at a Heritage Auctions event. This particular coin was in pristine condition and had been authenticated by a reputable third-party grading service. So, while it's unlikely that your average 1982 penny is worth millions, there is still potential for these coins to fetch a substantial sum. If you're looking to determine the value of your 1982 Lincoln penny, there are a few key factors to consider. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in its worth. Coins that are in mint state or have been well preserved over the years will command a higher price than those that show signs of wear and tear. Additionally, rare varieties or errors, such as the aforementioned transitional error, can greatly increase the value of a 1982 penny. Another important factor to keep in mind is the current demand for 1982 pennies among collectors. The rarity and historical significance of this particular coin can influence its market value, so it's essential to stay up to date on trends in the numismatic community. Websites like PCGS and NGC offer valuable resources for researching coin values and connecting with other collectors who share your passion. In conclusion, while a 1982 Lincoln penny may not be worth $1.2 million for the average person, there is still potential for these coins to hold significant value for collectors. By understanding the unique history and characteristics of the 1982 penny, you can make informed decisions about buying, selling, or holding onto these treasures. Remember, the thrill of the hunt is half the fun of coin collecting, so happy hunting! That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the potential value of a 1982 Lincoln penny. If you found this information helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more coin collecting content. We have a real gem to talk about, the 1951 Lincoln penny. You may have heard rumors that this humble coin could be worth a whopping $1.1 million. But is it true? Let's find out. First off, let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the history of the 1951 Lincoln penny. This iconic coin was minted in the early 1950s, during a time when the United States was experiencing post-war prosperity. The Lincoln penny, featuring the profile of Abraham Lincoln, has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. In 1951, the United States Mint produced millions of these pennies, making them relatively common at the time. Now, let's talk about what makes a 1951 Lincoln penny worth a fortune. While most 1951 pennies are not particularly rare or valuable, there are a few key factors that can significantly increase their worth. One of the most important considerations is the coin's condition. A 1951 Lincoln penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch a hefty sum from collectors. Additionally, any errors or unique characteristics on the coin can also drive up its value. Keep an eye out for double strikes, minting errors, or irregularities in the coin's design. The 1951 double die penny, one of the most sought-after variations of the 1951 Lincoln penny, is the double die coin. Double die pennies are incredibly rare and valuable due to a manufacturing error that results in the coin's design being struck twice. These coins have a distinct, blurry appearance that sets them apart from regular pennies. If you happen to come across a 1951 double die Lincoln penny, you could be looking at a small fortune in your hands. Now, let's address the million-dollar question. Is a 1951 Lincoln penny truly worth $1.1 million? While it's true that some rare variations of the 1951 penny have sold for impressive sums at auction, a standard 1951 Lincoln penny is unlikely to command such a high price. The average market value for a circulated 1951 Lincoln penny ranges from a few cents to a couple of dollars, depending on its condition and any unique features it may possess. However, if you do happen to stumble upon a double die coin or another rare variation, you could potentially sell it for a sizable sum. If you're eager to find out the value of your 1951 Lincoln penny, there are a few steps you can take to assess its worth. Start by examining the coin's condition. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration that may affect its value. Next, research any unique characteristics or errors that could make your coin more valuable. Websites, coin forums, and coin dealers can provide valuable insights into the rarity and market value of your specific coin. Remember, the value of a coin can fluctuate over time, so it's essential to stay informed about current market trends. In conclusion, while a standard 1951 Lincoln penny may not be worth $1 million, there are rare variations of this coin that can fetch a significant sum from collectors. Keep an eye out for double die coins, minting errors, and coins in pristine condition to maximize the value of your 1951 penny. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a casual enthusiast, the world of rare coins offers endless opportunities for discovery and excitement. Who knows, maybe you'll be the lucky one to uncover a hidden treasure in your pocket change. We're diving into the world of the 1961 Lincoln penny, and let me tell you, we've got some jaw-dropping information to share with you. There's a rumor swirling around that a 1961 Lincoln penny is worth a whopping $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, million with an M. So, let's not waste any more time and get right into exploring the potential value of this seemingly ordinary coin. Before we get too carried away with dreams of owning a $1 million penny, let's take a step back and examine the facts. The 1961 Lincoln penny is a common coin that was minted in large quantities, so finding one in your pocket change or piggy bank is not exactly a rare occurrence. However, what sets this particular penny apart is the possibility of a unique and valuable error. Now, you may be wondering, what kind of error could possibly turn a humble penny into a $1 million treasure? Well, it all comes down to something called the double die obverse error. This error occurs when the obverse, or front, of the coin is struck by the die twice, resulting in a doubled image. In the case of the 1961 Lincoln penny, if you can find one with a clear and prominent double image on the front of the coin, you may be holding a small fortune in your hands. But here's the kicker. The existence of a 1961 double die obverse penny is incredibly rare. In fact, there are only a handful of known examples in existence, making it one of the most coveted and sought-after coins in the world of numismatics. So, if you happen to stumble upon one of these elusive pennies, consider yourself a member of an exclusive club of lucky coin collectors. Now, let's talk turkey. Or should I say, pennies. If you were lucky enough to find a genuine 1961 double die obverse penny, what could it actually be worth? Well, as I mentioned earlier, the rumored value of $1.2 million is not an exaggeration. In fact, one of the most famous examples of this rare coin sold at auction for a whopping $1.2 million back in 2010. Can you imagine finding a coin in your spare change that could potentially make you a millionaire? It's like hitting the numismatic jackpot. But before you start raiding your piggy banks and scouring your loose change for that elusive 1961 double die obverse penny, I have to give you a reality check. The odds of finding one of these rare coins are slim to none, and even if you do stumble upon one, the chances of it being in pristine condition are even smaller. Remember, collector value is directly tied to the rarity and condition of a coin, so a well-worn 1961 penny, even if it has the double die obverse error, may not fetch you millions at auction. However, don't let that discourage you from keeping an eye out for valuable coins in your collection. Numismatics is a fascinating hobby that can lead to unexpected discoveries and thrilling finds. Who knows, maybe you'll uncover a hidden gem in your coin stash that could be worth more than you ever imagined. So, in conclusion, while the 1961 Lincoln penny may not hold the promise of instant riches for most collectors, the allure of the potential $1.2 million coin is enough to keep us all on the lookout for that rare and valuable treasure. Keep digging through those pennies, my friends, and who knows, you just might strike numismatic gold. We're diving deep into the world of the 1963 Lincoln penny and exploring whether this small coin could potentially be worth a whopping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny that could make you a millionaire. First and foremost, let's talk a bit about the history behind the 1963 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted during a time when silver coins were being phased out and replaced with clad coins. The 1963 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a distinctive reddish-brown color that sets it apart from other coins. Now, you may be wondering why a seemingly common coin like the 1963 Lincoln penny could be worth such a staggering amount of money. Well, the key lies in a phenomenon known as a mint error. Mint errors occur when coins are struck incorrectly, resulting in unique and rare variations that are highly sought after by collectors. In the case of the 1963 Lincoln penny, the value skyrockets if it exhibits a particular mint error known as the copper dime error. This error occurs when a 1963 Lincoln penny is mistakenly struck on a dime planchet, which is a blank disc of metal intended for the production of dimes. When this error occurs, the resulting coin will have the size and weight of a dime but the design of a penny. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How do you know if your 1963 Lincoln penny is the elusive copper dime error that could be worth $1.3 million? Well, the first thing to look for is the weight of the coin. A standard 1963 Lincoln penny should weigh 3.11 grams, whereas a dime weighs 2.5 grams. If your penny weighs closer to 2.5 grams, it's worth getting it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. Another telltale sign of the copper dime error is the distinct color of the coin. A copper dime error will have a noticeably different appearance compared to a regular penny, with a lighter shade of copper and possibly even a silver color showing through. If your 1963 Lincoln penny looks out of the ordinary, it's definitely worth having it examined by experts. It's worth noting that mint errors like the copper dime error are extremely rare, with only a handful of known examples in existence. This scarcity, combined with the curiosity and intrigue surrounding these unique coins, is what drives their value up into the stratosphere. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1963 Lincoln penny with the coveted copper dime error, congratulations, you could be holding onto a small fortune. However, it's important to exercise caution and not get swept up in the excitement too quickly. Counterfeit coins and altered specimens do exist, so it's crucial to have your coin authenticated by reputable professionals before jumping to any conclusions about its value. In conclusion, the 1963 Lincoln penny is not your run-of-the-mill coin. It's a small but mighty piece of history that has the potential to be worth a substantial amount of money if it exhibits a rare mint error like the copper dime error. Keep your eyes peeled, scour those coin collections, and who knows, you might just come across a hidden gem that could change your life forever. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Coin Collecting Corner. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to talk about a very special penny, the 1964 Lincoln penny that is rumored to be worth a whopping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.4 million for a single penny. Can you imagine stumbling across one of these in your pocket change? Let's explore the history and value of this rare and valuable coin. First off, let's talk about the background of the 1964 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted during a time of transition in the United States Mint. In 1964, the Mint was in the process of switching from using mostly copper in their coinage to using primarily zinc. Due to this transition, there were only a handful of 1964 pennies that were minted with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. These are known as the transitional pennies and are highly sought after by collectors. Now, you may be wondering how on earth a simple penny could be worth such a hefty sum. Well, the value of the 1964 Lincoln penny comes down to a few key factors. First and foremost, the rarity of the coin plays a major role in determining its value. With only a small number of 1964 pennies being minted with a high copper content, these coins are incredibly scarce and hard to come by. This scarcity drives up the demand for these coins among collectors, leading to their high valuation. Another factor that contributes to the value of the 1964 Lincoln penny is its condition. As with any collectible item, the better the condition of the coin, the higher its value will be. A 1964 penny that is in pristine, uncirculated condition will fetch a much higher price than one that is worn or damaged. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are in excellent shape, as they are more desirable and valuable in the collecting world. In addition to rarity and condition, the provenance of the coin can also affect its value. If a 1964 Lincoln penny can be traced back to a famous collection or has an interesting history behind it, this can significantly increase its worth. Coins with a unique backstory or that have been owned by a notable figure in the world of numismatics can command a premium price at auctions and in private sales. Where can you find one of these rare and valuable 1964 Lincoln pennies? Well, the best place to start looking is in your own coin collection or in your pocket change. It's not unheard of for valuable coins to turn up in everyday circulation, so keep your eyes peeled for this elusive penny. If you're lucky enough to come across one, be sure to have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service to determine its legitimacy and value. If you're interested in adding a 1964 Lincoln penny to your collection, be prepared to do some research and possibly spend a significant amount of money to acquire one. These coins are highly sought after by collectors and can command a hefty price tag, especially if they are in top-notch condition. However, the thrill of owning such a rare and valuable piece of history is well worth the investment for many coin enthusiasts. In conclusion, the 1964 Lincoln penny is indeed a coin worth chasing after for collectors who are looking to add a rare and valuable piece to their collection. With its scarcity, condition, and provenance all playing a role in determining its value, this penny is truly a gem in the world of numismatics. Keep your eyes peeled for this elusive coin, and who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden treasure worth $1.4 million. We're diving into the world of rare coins and exploring the fascinating story of the 1966 Lincoln penny that's worth a whopping $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A humble penny that could make you a millionaire. First off, let's talk about the background of this iconic coin. The 1966 Lincoln penny is a special edition coin that was minted in limited quantities due to a mint error. The coins were supposed to be made of copper, but a small number were mistakenly struck on silver planchets, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Now, you might be wondering how to identify if you have one of these ultra-rare coins in your collection. The easiest way to determine if your 1966 Lincoln penny is worth a lot of money is by checking the weight. Normal copper pennies weigh around 3.11 grams, while the silver planchet pennies weigh slightly less at 2.5 grams. If your penny weighs less than the standard weight, it could be the one worth millions. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare 1966 Lincoln pennies, potential buyers and collectors will be willing to pay top dollar for it. The coin's rarity and historical significance make it a highly sought-after piece in the numismatic world. Just imagine the thrill of uncovering a hidden gem in your coin jar that could change your financial future. When it comes to valuing your 1966 Lincoln penny, it's important to get it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will ensure that the coin's authenticity and condition are verified, increasing its market value significantly. Once authenticated, you can then decide whether to sell it at auction or hold on to it as a prized possession in your collection. In recent years, the demand for rare and valuable coins has skyrocketed, with collectors and investors willing to pay exorbitant prices for unique pieces like the 1966 Lincoln penny. The allure of owning a piece of history and the potential for a lucrative return on investment make rare coins a hot commodity in the collecting world. How does a simple penny from 1966 end up being worth $1.6 million? It all comes down to rarity, demand, and historical significance. The silver planchet error of the 1966 Lincoln penny sets it apart from regular coins, making it a rare find for collectors and enthusiasts. The thrill of owning a piece of numismatic history and the potential for a massive payday make coins like these highly coveted in the market. If you're still on the fence about the value of rare coins, just think about the potential payoff of owning a 1966 Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million. It's not just about the money. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the excitement of discovery, and the pride of owning a piece of history that few others possess. In conclusion, the 1966 Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million is a prime example of the hidden treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a novice enthusiast, the allure of rare coins and the potential for untold riches make this hobby an exciting and rewarding pursuit. So, keep your eyes peeled for that rare penny in your pocket. You never know what hidden gem you might uncover. we have a real gem of a topic to discuss, the 2005 Lincoln penny. You may be thinking, a penny is worth just, well, a penny. But hold on to your hats, folks, because this particular penny has the potential to be worth a whopping $1.15 million. Now, you may be wondering how in the world a simple penny could be worth such a staggering amount of money. Well, let me break it down for you. The 2005 Lincoln penny is no ordinary coin. It is a rare and sought-after variety known as the sitting Lincoln penny. This particular design features a unique depiction of Abraham Lincoln sitting on a log, rather than the traditional standing posed SO. Why is this design so special and valuable? It all comes down to rarity. The sitting Lincoln penny was only released for a limited time in 2005 and was quickly replaced by the standard standing design. This means that there are far fewer of these coins in circulation, making them highly collectible and valuable to enthusiasts and investors alike. In fact, in 2017, a 2005 sitting Lincoln penny in pristine condition sold for an astounding $1.15 million at auction. Can you believe it? A penny worth over $1 million. It just goes to show that you never know what hidden treasures may be lurking in your pocket change. Now, you may be wondering how to tell if you have a valuable 2005 Lincoln penny in your possession. The first thing to look for is the unique sitting pose of Abraham Lincoln on the reverse side of the coin. If you see the iconic image of the 16th President of the United States seated on a log, you may just have struck gold, or rather, copper. Next, you'll want to check the condition of the coin. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin is greatly influenced by its condition. Look for signs of wear and tear, scratches, or discoloration. A well-preserved 2005 Lincoln penny with sharp details and a lustrous finish will fetch a much higher price than a worn-out or damaged coin. Another important factor to consider is the mint mark. The 2005 Lincoln penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and each mint location will have its own unique marking. The mint mark can typically be found on the obverse side of the coin, near the date. Be sure to check for this important detail when evaluating the value of your penny. If you're still unsure about the value of your 2005 Lincoln penny, don't hesitate to seek out the expertise of a professional coin appraiser. These knowledgeable individuals can provide you with an accurate assessment of your coin's worth and help you navigate the exciting world of rare coin collecting. In conclusion, the 2005 Lincoln penny is not your average pocket change. With the potential to be worth $1.15 million, this rare and coveted coin is a true treasure for collectors and enthusiasts. So, next time you come across a shiny penny in your change, take a closer look. You just might be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey into the world of rare coins. Stay tuned for more thrilling episodes of Coin Collecting Corner, where we uncover the fascinating stories behind some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in history. We're diving into the world of the 2006 Lincoln penny and exploring if this seemingly ordinary coin could actually be worth a fortune. Now, you might be thinking, a penny worth $1.6 million? Impossible. But trust me, folks, stranger things have happened in the world of coin collecting. So buckle up and get ready to uncover the hidden treasures of the 2006 Lincoln penny. Alright, let's start by taking a closer look at the 2006 Lincoln penny. This particular coin features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, and a Union shield with the inscription, United States of America, on the reverse side. Pretty standard stuff, right? But here's where things get interesting. In 2006, the United States Mint accidentally released a small number of Lincoln pennies that were struck with a rare error. Instead of the usual zinc-coated steel composition, these coins were minted on 95% copper planchets, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. Now, you might be wondering how to spot one of these rare 2006 Lincoln pennies in your pocket change. Well, one telltale sign is the weight of the coin. A normal penny weighs around 2.5 grams, while the copper planchet pennies weigh closer to 3.11 grams. So if you come across a 2006 Lincoln penny that feels slightly heavier than usual, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Of course, determining the exact value of a rare coin like the 2006 Lincoln penny can be a bit tricky. Factors such as the coin's condition, rarity, and demand all play a role in determining its worth. And let me tell you, folks, the demand for this particular penny is through the roof. In fact, Some collectors have reported selling their 2006 Lincoln pennies for upwards of $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.6 million for a single penny. It might sound like a dream, but for those lucky enough to stumble upon one of these rare coins, it's a reality. Now, before you go rifling through your spare change looking for that elusive 2006 Lincoln penny, let me offer a word of caution. The odds of finding one of these rare coins in circulation are slim to none. Most collectors acquire their 2006 Lincoln pennies through coin dealers, auctions, or specialized coin shows. And if you do happen to stumble upon one of these rare gems, make sure to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. The last thing you want is to get scammed by a counterfeit coin or misidentified error. If you're eager to add a 2006 Lincoln penny to your collection but don't have the time or resources to hunt one down in the wild, fear not. There are plenty of reputable online coin marketplaces where you can purchase authenticated examples of this rare penny. Just be prepared to shell out a pretty penny, pun intended, for one of these coins, with prices ranging from a few $100s to over $1 million. And there you have it, folks, the fascinating world of the 2006 Lincoln penny. Who knew that a seemingly ordinary coin could hold such immense value and intrigue? So the next time you come across a pile of loose change, take a second look. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting to be discovered. Thanks for tuning in to Coin Collecting Chronicles. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and tricks. Have you ever wondered if that 2011 Lincoln penny sitting in your coin jar could be worth a whole lot more than just 1 cent? Well, today we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to explore the potential value of the 2011 Lincoln penny. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the Lincoln penny. This iconic coin has been in circulation since 1909, making it a staple in American currency for over a century. The 2011 Lincoln penny is no exception, featuring the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. Now, you may be wondering why a seemingly ordinary penny from 2011 could possibly be worth a staggering $1.1 million. Well, hold on to your hats because we're about to reveal the secret behind this astronomical value. The key factor that determines the worth of a coin is its rarity. In the case of the 2011 Lincoln penny, what makes it so valuable is a rare minting error known as the double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin is struck with a misaligned die that results in a doubling of the design on the obverse side. This unique error makes the coin one of a kind and highly sought after by collectors. Interestingly, the 2011 double die obverse Lincoln penny was discovered by a lucky individual who stumbled upon it in their pocket change. Imagine the excitement of realizing that a seemingly ordinary penny could actually be worth a small fortune. If you're curious about how to identify a 2011 double die obverse Lincoln penny, keep an eye out for doubling of the inscriptions on the obverse side, particularly on the words, "In God We Trust," and the date. Additionally, the doubling will be more pronounced on the letters and numbers, giving the coin a distinct and unique appearance. You may be wondering how to determine the value of your 2011 Lincoln penny if you suspect it may be a double die obverse error. The best way to get an accurate appraisal is to have the coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. These services will assess the coin's condition and authenticity, giving you a clearer picture of its true value. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and demand are the driving forces behind a coin's worth. The 2011 double die obverse Lincoln penny perfectly embodies these principles, making it a highly coveted and valuable coin for collectors worldwide. Now, you may be thinking, how on earth could a penny be worth $1.1 million? Well, the answer lies in the competitive nature of coin collecting. When a rare and unique coin such as the 2011 double die obverse Lincoln penny comes onto the market, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their prize collections. Imagine being the proud owner of a coin that is not only a piece of American history, but also a valuable asset worth over $1 million. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a piece of numismatic treasure that holds both sentimental and monetary value. In conclusion, the 2011 Lincoln penny may seem like just a humble copper coin at first glance, but don't be fooled by its unassuming appearance. With the potential to be worth $1.1 million, the 2011 double die obverse Lincoln penny is a shining example of how something as common as a penny can hold incredible value and significance in the world of coin collecting. So, if you happen to come across a 2011 Lincoln penny in your spare change, take a closer look and see if you might be holding a rare and valuable gem in your hands. Who knows? You could be the next lucky collector to strike it rich with a seemingly ordinary coin that has extraordinary value. Happy hunting, and may your coin collecting adventures lead you to rare treasures and newfound riches. We are diving into the world of the 2013 Lincoln penny and exploring whether this little copper coin could potentially be worth a whopping $1.3 million. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this iconic coin has been a staple in American currency for over a century. The design features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse side and a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. Now, you may be wondering what makes the 2013 Lincoln penny so special that it could fetch such a high value. Well, it all comes down to one key factor: rarity. In 2013, the United States Mint produced a limited number of pennies with a unique error. This error resulted in a double die on the obverse side of the coin, creating a slightly blurred or doubled image of Lincoln's profile. These double die coins are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. The error was quickly discovered and corrected, making the 2013 double die Lincoln penny a true treasure for those lucky enough to find one. So, how do you know if you have a potential $1.3 million coin sitting in your piggy bank? Well, there are a few key signs to look out for. First, examine the obverse side of the coin closely under magnification. If you notice a slight blurring or doubling of Lincoln's profile, you may have a double die 2013 Lincoln penny on your hands. Next, check the condition of the coin. Coins that are in mint condition, with no signs of wear or damage, tend to fetch higher prices on the collector's market. If your 2013 Lincoln penny is in pristine condition, you may have hit the jackpot. Of course, it's always a good idea to have your coin authenticated by a professional before getting too excited. There are many counterfeit coins out there, so it's important to verify the authenticity of your potential treasure. If you do happen to have a genuine 2013 double die Lincoln penny, congratulations. You may be holding a coin that could potentially be worth $1.3 million or more. The rarity and historical significance of these coins make them highly valuable to collectors around the world. In conclusion, the 2013 Lincoln penny is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its unique error and limited production, the double die 2013 Lincoln penny is a rare find that could potentially be worth a small fortune. Keep an eye out for this valuable coin in your collection, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden treasure worth $1.3 million. We are diving into the exciting world of collecting rare and valuable coins. In particular, we will be taking a closer look at the 2014 Lincoln penny and whether it could be worth a small fortune of $1.3 million. So grab your magnifying glass and let's explore this fascinating topic together. To start off, let's provide a bit of background information on the 2014 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the United States Mint's Lincoln penny series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The obverse side of the coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, while the reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial. The penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, and it has a diameter of 19.05 mm. Now, let's get to the juicy part. Could a 2014 Lincoln penny really be worth a staggering $1.3 million? Well, the short answer is highly unlikely. While there have been instances of rare coins fetching astronomical prices at auction, the chances of a 2014 Lincoln penny being valued at such a high amount are slim to none. In fact, the majority of 2014 Lincoln pennies in circulation are worth face value. There are several factors that determine the value of a coin, including its rarity, condition, and historical significance. In the case of the 2014 Lincoln penny, its value is largely dependent on whether it has any unique characteristics or errors that make it stand out from the rest. For example, a 2014 Lincoln penny that is struck off-center or has a double die error could potentially be worth more to collectors. While the chances of finding a 2014 Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million are slim, there are still a few key varieties to keep an eye out for. One such variety is the 2014 D Lincoln penny with the shield reverse design. This particular coin was only minted for a limited time before the reverse design was changed, making it highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, any 2014 Lincoln pennies with errors or die varieties are worth investigating further. When searching through your coin collection or pocket change for valuable coins, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, make sure to examine the coin closely for any abnormalities or errors, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks. Next, consider the coin's condition. Coins in mint condition are generally more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear. Lastly, consult with coin experts or use online resources to help determine the potential value of your coins. In conclusion, while a 2014 Lincoln penny may not be worth $1.3 million, it can still hold value to collectors and numismatists alike. The thrill of discovering a rare or unique coin in your collection is priceless, regardless of its monetary worth. So keep collecting, keep exploring, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden gem in the form of a valuable coin.